Hello, it's Jen with J Vinco, and I'm here to just do some more magazine harvest with you guys. It is, what is it? Sunday. Sunday the 20-something of July, and I think we should look through some of these magazines and see what we can find. So, how's your weekend going, everybody? Mine, here we'll start with this one. Mine's going pretty good. I had, my birthday was this last week, and so we did some birthday stuff yesterday. Oh, I should have looked. Should not have cut through that little face. I actually kind of like that. Well, I can still cut it out. I'm gonna cut it out. That's funny. I don't know why I like that, because I'm a weirdo, but I'm gonna keep it. I'll just tape it together. It was my birthday on Wednesday, and but what's fun about celebrating your birthday on a Wednesday? So we did it yesterday, and it was pretty chill, and I got this new ring. It has my kids' names on it, and I love it, and so I'm just gonna wear it all the time, I think. So I want to cut this. I like the font for summer. I'll probably just keep the hello also. I'll just cut the whole thing out. That's a good practice. So whenever I'm in here doing these videos in my office room in my house, I think I'm like, oh, I should put some music on. Especially if I'm just doing a journaling video where I'm going to voice over. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to listen to some music or listen to a podcast while I journal. And I forget that I'm recording with my phone, so I can't actually do that. So then I put the TV on because I can listen to a podcast with a headset because my computer's right behind me, but sometimes I don't want to sit there wearing my headset. So then I'll put the TV on and then I get distracted. Just like talking right now is very distracting for me, obviously. So what I really need to find in one of these magazines is some kind of, I need a scuba diver or something that will represent how I feel wearing my sleep mask. I feel like this camera's not very straight. It's fine. We'll just deal with it. Because sleeping with my sleep machine and the mask has been interesting to get used to. Not that easy to get used to. But sometimes, I don't know, I don't always think about what I'm looking for when I'm going to magazine harvest, and then when I'm actually, after I'm done harvesting, I'm like, oh, I should have looked for something that could have been this, or could have done this, or, you know. Is this in camera? Yeah, I'll just put that more to the side. Yeah, if we camped, then this would be a good one, but well, maybe we will sometime. You never know. Guess I'll get this little thing here. So I turned 40. Oh my gosh. 40's the new 80. That's what it feels like to me. But it's good. I don't know. I'm not having the freak out or midlife crisis or anything going on, but it is kind of weird to be 40 already. So I'll tell you a little secret. Maybe you can tell, because I probably didn't get the camera right back on exactly right, but I just took a break. You have no idea. You would have no idea, but obviously I'm telling you now. I got to step away and eat breakfast and everything without you even knowing. And now I've come back. We had burritos. Tim went to pick up burritos down the street at this place that has pretty good tacos, but I didn't enjoy the burrito. I don't know if it was the salsa that I put in it. It was a little too spicy, and then when I got toward the end of the burrito, oh God, it was awful. I don't know. It felt like, I don't know, it was like the worst thing I've ever eaten. I really have no idea what was in it. I'm scared. I'm scared what's gonna happen to me. Gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like evil. And maybe we were watching the end of Willow, because we were showing Willow to my 8-year-old. Maybe watching Willow made me feel like the burrito was evil, but it was really bad. I don't know. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about that burrito becoming part of my life story. But I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. So it was fun watching Willow. I haven't seen that movie since I was a little kid, or, you know, quite a bit younger. I haven't seen it in 30 years, probably. But it was good. What was funny is I'd seen it enough times as a kid that, oh my gosh, I'm cutting like a moron here, but just bear with me. I've seen that movie enough times as a kid to have memorized a lot of the dialogue, so watching it then 30 years later was kind of funny because I could tell sometimes what dialogue was coming. And I was like, oh, or even what sounds without the dialogue, just certain movie sounds. And so that was pretty entertaining. I think I'm always worried showing my kids movies, especially with violence or stuff, and I asked Drake a couple times if it bothered him, and he's like, nope, that wasn't even scary, that wasn't even violent. And I'm like, oh gosh, I guess he's immune to that. But I guess it didn't totally bother me either when I was a kid. I kind of like these circles. I wish they didn't have I think I'll still take a couple of them out because I could journal over it and then put something else there. Anyway, back to what I was talking about before. I took my break, my secret break. I'm 40 now, so I guess I'm supposed to be wiser, maybe, in some ways. Who knows if that's true. I definitely care less. Sometimes I talk to my kids, especially my teenager, about how, like, eventually feels like you know, a lot of people get to a point in their life where they care less about the trivial things or care less about what people think of them. And it's freeing to get to that point. Life is weird, I'll just say. Ooh, that's a really interesting looking bathroom. That's pretty crazy. I like it though. A lot of home decor in here. Maybe I'll take this couch. We don't have a dog, but I could put one of the cats over the dog. I don't know, kind of like that couch. It's alright. I'll take it. Anyway, maybe a scuba diver or a scuba mask or someone who has a whole big apparatus on their face who looks uncomfortable. And then I can put that in my journal about how the sleep machine's going. It's definitely going better. I definitely feel less exhausted in a way. I mean, I don't know if I'm getting enough hours of sleep, but the kind of sleep definitely feels different. Hopefully I have stopped the brain damage that comes from not breathing for extended periods of time during the night. I think I might be on the right track, so that's good. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take this glass of milk just because it's kind of a statement piece. I'm gonna tear this up. I'm just gonna cut it like a small child would. and make a mess. Actually, I kind of like the farm too. Take a little snippet of this. We actually aren't that far away from being able to drive past stuff like that. We're kind of on the outskirts of our town here, which is good that I can just be away in my own place. There's a shocking lack of scuba divers in these magazines. But you never know what you're going to find here. Let's see. So instead of cake, this is surprising because for the last 39 years, I've had cake for my birthday. Different kinds, but I didn't have cake this year. I decided on pie. A couple different kinds of pie. So we had a chocolate silk, French silk, what's it called? Chocolate French silk. We'll just throw all of them together. Kind of mousse-like with like an Oreo crust, crumbled Oreo crust. It's really good. And I have an easy recipe for it that turns out really good. And then we had millionaire pie, which is something they used to serve at this old cafe, and my grandma used to make it. And so it is a family, passed down to the family kind of a recipe. And it's really good. And it's called millionaire pie because it has 1,000,000 calories in it. It's just full of calories. I kind of like what's here. I'm going to cut this whole thing out. But the millionaire pie is temperamental because it's in a graham cracker crust, and then you make kind of this custard that goes in the first layer in the crust, and you use a stick of margarine that's supposed to be softened. You can't use butter, you have to use a stick of margarine. It's supposed to be softened, but not too softened, because if it's too softened, then it's just like too liquidy. It doesn't hold up well. It doesn't like whip up the way it's supposed to. And so that's what happened. I think we made it too soft, and then it wasn't holding up well. And then it has whipped cream, like heavy cream, the real deal, and pineapple and powdered sugar in the topping. It's really good. It's a really good pie. I usually make it for the holidays, and I just felt like having it for my birthday. They tried to make it, and I just really had to supervise because they didn't seem, to have the kitchen experience, the following a recipe experience necessary to make it go well. But they turned out good. I blew out one candle. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really do anything crazy for the day. We just hung out as a family. Played some games. I'm boring. It just happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like going out on the town anymore. So, somebody's sneaking into my office trying to get into my video, but it's not going to happen. See, just close the door. I made some hand gestures to get him out. Just kidding. Nice gestures. Just a little, move it along, sir. I like these fonts, although I probably wouldn't keep them together. So what did I get for, I cut a little bit of the Y off, oh well. What did I get for my birthday besides this ring, you're wondering? Well, I'll show you. I got a stack of books, so that was exciting because I'm always looking for that. I got this little dealie here that you can pick up letters and rhinestones and stuff with. It's pretty good for card making or journaling. But like when I try to pick up rhinestones with these my hands feel gigantic, like I don't know. So I think that thing will help when I decide to make cards again. And then here is a set of stickers with student stuff. It's all student themed, so that's awesome, and that will totally fit what's going on. So I anticipate I'll be using these quite a lot during the fall. I'm gonna get these out of the way. And then I got this kind of vintagey thing of stickers. There's more pin-up kind of stickers in here than I would have anticipated, I guess, when I looked at it online, but that's cool. Yeah, I like vintage stuff. I've said that before. And Coke, look, there's crates of Coke. This is perfect. I have stuff to use this on for sure. I like these legs kicking, that's funny. I'll definitely use that. And this creepy little doll face just peeking out, that's funny. You could do so much with that. You could put whatever around it and then just have the doll face peeking out and an eyeball peeking out. The cats always do that. As if you've seen my previous journaling videos, you'll see that they're always like just suddenly somewhere staring at us from behind something, and we're like, ugh. And these look like they're cut out too, so that's good. I don't have to cut them out. These are washi type stickers. So these are awesome. I love vintage stuff. Modern stuff is ugly. Just kidding. Some of it's fine. And then I got this mini Misty. This is like a stamper thing. If you've never seen one, you can put your stamp on this side, and then that way if you have to re-stamp it, or if you do one color on one piece and another color on the other piece, then you're stamping the same place. You don't have to try to eyeball it and line it up, which is hard to do. And I have lots of stamps, so that'll be super useful. I think they're a little on the expensive side for what it is, but it works. And it's got magnets in it to hold the paper in place too, so that's pretty useful. I like this little... I'm just going to take this whole page. I don't know when I'll use it. I'll probably just use bits of it, but I like this whole art table setup. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of the old days, back when I wasn't 40. Yeah. Ice cream type stuff. As I've said before, I'm going to watch this video as I'm editing, and then I'm going to be like, oh, I should have cut that out. I like this. I like the chicken, and then the word separately, but I'll just leave them together for now. Oh, I like this. Good. Do good. There's a bigger one here. That seems like it would be a good title on a journal page. I always, if I see this, I'm always like, oh, close it up. I'm very, like, safety conscious about that. I noticed when I worked in an office, in a corporate office, they would leave the blade for the paper trimmer up. Like, I would walk into the print room and it'd be up all the time, and I was like, oh, come on, people, put it back down. Like someone's gonna come in there and then just put their hand there and it's gonna fall down. I don't know. Safety first. You know, all these companies, all these corporations, they all have a safety program. So I was just doing my part. Let's see, test your swim skills. This is good because Drake will take swimming at the rec center at some point here. Maybe I'll take this little donut here too. Okay. I feel like there's been a lot of articles, or not articles, little news stories about shark attacks this summer. And that seems not good. So I guess I'm glad to be landlocked at this point. I don't really have a lot of issues with sharks in Colorado. But that's scary. They like to hang out where it's shallow too. They're just swimming around wherever. Ugh. Ugly cats, just kidding. Super cute. I like this one, actually. I think I'm gonna cut him out. Kind of reminds me of Kevin, although his eyes aren't as creepy as Kevin's eyes. Kevin is our black Norwegian forest cat, and he has some really creepy thriller eyes. They are yellow. Sometimes he's just staring at us wide-eyed, and he looks like an extra from the thriller video. He really does. I think he must have been before we met him. Let's see what else we got. This lady with her measuring cup. I like this dog. This, I mean, hang in there with me. This might be a good one for the breathing machine, just because this dog looks like he's, I don't know, at the very least worn out. But that's maybe how I feel kind of with that breathing machine. I don't know. I'm going to get it for now because I just don't see that we're going to find a scuba diver, but you never know. All right, let's check this out. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of that because I just put my address in here for everybody to see. Just going to cover that up in post-production. I like the color on this background of the little color pattern they have going on here. But let's see what else we got here. Spaghetti. I'm going to get this just because I'm always telling my kids, like half jokingly, but half serious, mostly serious, I guess. If you get offered a free spaghetti dinner, you need to be skeptical. Don't go. Say no, because it's, you know, a cult, or it's someone trying to sell you something at the very least, but it's a cult trying to lure you in with free pasta. Don't do it. This magazine always has some real interesting stuff. Okay, I like these people separately. These people and this bird. I don't care about the guy too much, but this woman standing on the chair, that's a good one, and this one looks reluctant, and this bird looks just sassy, so I'm just gonna separate them right now. Funny. I don't know what I would use those for. What am I going to be using a bird or a woman on a chair for, you might be asking yourselves. I don't know, but I just feel it. We have to go with it when we feel it. I like this owl. I've cut him out a number of times. Maybe I'll just get that one just real quick. I am getting close to starting school, just slightly less than a month out now. This is going to be interesting. And I just think there's no way I could get through feasibly without a part-time job. So I'm going to get a part-time job that is sustainable during school. And it's going to be good, I think. More on that to come. It's in the works. We'll see what happens. I have an interview coming up this next week. Interviews are always fun, right? Just kidding, they are not. Let's see. quiet, just quiet contemplating here. It's pretty nice out. It was nice and cool last night. It actually got down to 60 something overnight, which it hasn't been doing lately. I'm sure it's been hot wherever you are too, probably, possibly. Oh, I kind of like this as a little background. Maybe I'll get it. I feel like I just try to hide all summer. We've been going out to practice tennis in the mornings, some mornings, me and both kids, and man, even if we get there 7:30 or 8, it's still just already really hot, mostly because it doesn't get cloudy here all that much, and it's super sunny, especially in the morning, so it gets hot pretty fast. But I don't know, we just have the hottest month coming up here, and then we'll be on the downward trend, I think, so that'll be good. I like this cat sitting at a desk. Could be one of our cats. More likely, if it was one of our cats, they'd just be knocking crap off the counter and getting into stuff they shouldn't be, trying to eat plastic, and little nightmares sometimes. They're pretty funny though. Batman. Let's see. Again, lots of text in these, so this is good because there's tennis stuff. I think I'll just try to get the tennis stuff. I don't need the rest of this. I've been trying to show Vincent how to, like, just some beginner stuff on tennis, and that's as far as I can go, beginner stuff, because I never played like at school or competitively or anything, so I don't really know very much. The blind leading the blind, but he's practicing a little bit. We'll probably watch some videos maybe on form and how you hit properly, because sometimes he's holding it with two hands like a baseball bat, and I'm like, no, not like that. I didn't do this crossword yet. I'll have to do it. I'm kind of inclined to cut this lipstick out. You know, I don't wear lipstick. I have thought about it. Now that I'm 40, I should be, you know, putting on some bright pink lipstick and getting a lot of it on my teeth, right? That's what I should be doing. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I left my address on this one too. Let's get it off of here. This magazine caught my eye because I like these food drawings. So I'm gonna cut that out. Oh, didn't look at the other side yet. Okay. There we go. And what else? Trying to get the kids ready for school too. Luckily, I start a couple weeks after them, so we can kind of, you know, get their rhythm going, and then I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. Which is going to be real interesting. But again, I'm glad the sleep thing is improving, because then I can hopefully be a feasible student. Because just being tired and brain challenged, thought challenged the whole time isn't going to be good. I kind of like these. I don't know. Yeah. This is good because we need a new mattress, I think. I'm just going to keep changing stuff about my sleep situation until it works properly. But I think we're close to due for a mattress anyway. Oh, this is good too. Tossed and turned. The thing is, oh gosh, I cut these out and then if I'm not using it soon, sometimes I won't find it when I should have used it, but that's what happens sometimes. I think I saw one of the schools, one of my kids' schools needs magazines, or they asked for us to bring in magazines if we had any. So I think I might give them some of my already gone through stuff. There's more stuff they can cut out. And cut this whole thing out. It's Monday with the monster waiting at the door, with the hairy monster. Cut out all kinds of weird stuff. Elvis. Let's see. So what else? I don't know. I don't know what else. I don't know. What else? I'm gonna have a journaling video soon. And catching up on stuff. I have been trying to get back to daily journaling. Just in the last week, I've been trying to like get prepared, and I'm gonna sit down and try and get it so that I've got one for every day for the last however many days. I like these birds. Some weird stuff in this magazine. I also want to do a video soon on the little origami books that I make. I think I'm going to do that pretty soon. And I think we're almost done with this one here. Actually, I kind of like this word, and then I like this little view into a kitchen with a checkered floor. It's pretty old school. All right, what else we got here? That's it. Oh no, now I can't do the crossword in this one. Oh well. That's what happens. Them's the breaks, people. It's just too bad. I really beat this one up. Well, I do have more magazines, but I don't think I'm going to do them on this video. I'm going to switch over to do some journaling, and that'll be a separate video. So I think we're going to call it a day with all of this jazz here that we got. Let's see, we got quite a bit of stuff here. All this. These, I just like the rainbow of vegetables. Isn't that nice? Oh, I did pretty good actually. I think this is my favorite. The one I cut through right at the beginning is my favorite. What a strange little, I don't know. I have no idea what I would use that for. Just like any old little thing. It just will be a funny face peeking out the side of my page. So pretty cool. Well, I guess that's it for today. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing that you're having fun and you're safe and you're enjoying your life, because you know we have to try and enjoy our time here. So I'm gonna throw all this in my box and do some journaling and enjoy the rest of my Sunday, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.